This is my city, this is Bern, it's the capital of Switzerland. If I turn around, you see me in the mirror and my apartment. Yes, finally I'm here, I'm in Berlin. I'm super happy I'm now in Berlin because I already knew when I applied for Logan, for the bootcamp, that it could be completely remote because of coronavirus. But I always hoped to be able to come to Berlin, to see the others, to build up a network. I think I'm one of the older ones doing the bootcamp. I'm 42 years old. Before the wagon, I worked in the media industry. I worked for different radio stations, began as a radio DJ and ended up as the CEO of a radio station. Then I quit my job, worked freelance, and I asked myself, what else could I do? What could help me for all these different projects? And it always comes to code. You always have to talk to some developers, or you have to find someone writing some code, and I wanted to do that by myself.
The learning curve during the bootcamp is actually pretty steep, and it is something that is going to be steep over a full 9 weeks. But the nice thing about it is that you also get kind of comfortable in being in such a fast-paced environment in the end.
Usually I wake up at about 7 o'clock.
I of course snooze a lot, so I give myself some buffer.
Usually at 9 the lecture starts, which goes until like 11.
We have always a new subject coming up, something new we're learning.
And then we start going into the breakout rooms where we meet our group.
We start working on our challenges of the day.
You continue coding with, of course, short break at noon.
I used to not take this break because I was overwhelmed with the information, overwhelmed with the work. But now I take this break fully because I would need my focus for the end of the day.
Then at 2 we continue working on the challenges, and then at 5 the live code starts.
Then in the evening you have to do some homework on the subject of the day. There are some, they call them flashcards, you have to solve to repeat what you've learned in the morning.
The learning is not done by the end of the day.
The day is quite packed, even if I'm here in Berlin. I haven't been out that much.
Yes, I think it's stressful, yeah.
Today it was really hard for me waking up because I get up every day at 7 and then I usually do sports because I think it's so hard to sit all day long. Yesterday was the yield day. It was like one of the hardest days, but yeah, I'm still very motivated, and I don't feel lost or so, but it's just like absolutely brain scooping, as they also say in this introductory thing. Like it feels like your brain is with like an ice cream thing being scooped out, something like that. Yeah, and they were pretty right with that. That's my bad.
In the beginning, we just did like sort of the basics in Ruby, like for example what variables and arrays are and data types and this kind of stuff and functions. Then we went into like databases where we did like SQL stuff. Afterwards, we started with the front end, and then we did like HTML and CSS and JavaScript, which was this week now. And yeah, now we actually building stuff with APIs that, for example, you can type in a city and then it gives you back the coordinates, and those little kind of like applications that work in the browser. And yeah, basically for now, that's it.
It's been 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks actually, since the start of the bootcamp. I'm still alive, that's a good news, but it's been very intense. There are moments where I was like, I'm not gonna make it. There are moments was like, oh, it's easy, why is it like that? But I think so far I'm happy with the experience.
We're gonna be stuck with a new quiz. It's a voluntary quiz. It's supposed to like evaluate your
situation after 2 weeks. So I'm excited. It'll be great. I'll record after it and let's see how happy or sad I'll be. Just got a reply from the teachers for the test from today, and they said I did pretty well. And like developed myself a lot from the beginning, so I'm happy. When I look back, I see that I actually learned a lot in those 2.5 weeks. It is a bootcamp, it is an intensive course, and I learned from the first week the fundamentals of Python. So Python is the most important app program that we use. And that was the first week. No, actually it was a few days at the beginning. Then we started learning about databases, about how do we store information, extract it, like SQL databases, or something called CSV, which is like comma separated values. And then after that, we also have some web scraping tools, something called API. And now in this week, we're getting some real scenarios or real examples. And then we try to help a company or help organization to analyze their data. And today we're learning about linear regression, which don't tell me what it is because I don't know. No, it's fun. It's fun, it is hard, and it's a lot of information to take.
That's like a shit ton of information for like 2.5 weeks.
I haven't even said everything about it, but yes, it's a lot. It's a lot of statistics and math. And to make the Python understand it, we have other packages that we need to install and learn them. Package called NumPy, package called Pandas. It's just shitloads of a lot of stuff to learn.
Don't be frustrated if you don't know or if you don't understand something from the beginning, because you need some time.
Bootcamps are so applied, they're extremely practical, and that's the whole idea. Like, yes, of course you should understand the concept and you'll learn the concept, but it's more important there to be able to apply it and know the use cases than to fully understand why it's doing something.
We learned a lot of everything, but not in incredible depth. But this is also good because one single person cannot do everything web development most of the time. So eventually you get to see what you like most and you can specialize.
Actually, there had been different struggles through these past weeks. In the beginning, you always have to do these challenges, and there had been really hard challenges, which I tried to solve until the middle of the night. And if I wasn't able to do it by myself, I really hated it.
So far, the navbar is also done. It's like the only thing that's missing then would be the search thing.
Mm-hmm. Where do I have it now? Here. Search kick gem. Let's have a look at GitHub how this works.
I think I need a ticket.
Just to set it up.
Yeah. Do you want to open a ticket?
Yeah, I'll do that.
This is something we would be struggling with for hours.
Yeah. Hey. How are you?
Hey. Hola, ¿qué tal?
We have a tricky thing coming up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, shoot, go ahead.
We want to implement the search functionality, and we need a two-field search.
You can have different scopes in the. So you have one scope that is just searching against the name, and you can have another scope that is searching against the location.
I think now I got a first idea. Let's dig into the docs, and yeah, but that was quite helpful to know a little bit how to start.
I feel more lost than before.
Yeah, but
guys,
how do you call the scope again?
Cool. Thanks a lot, Santi. That was big, tutorial for all of us.
It also seems very useful. Like this is like just very useful stuff.
Yeah, and way more straightforward than the ideas that I had before. So
cool.
Perfect. Then have a
see
great
you guys
evening.
tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
The moment when you succeed is great. If you really struggled for hours to solve it, and then if you succeed, it's a great feeling.
I was expecting it to be worse. I know you don't like to hear that. You want more drama. But no, I was expecting it to be worse actually. I thought they would push us more, like, because they're very nice to us. They are like all the time saying, remember to take your breaks, and it's totally normal that you don't get anything, don't worry about it. Because I was thinking they would rather say, like, if you don't get it by now, you have a problem, sit down after like the official hours and try to like really get it. I thought it's more like that, like, but actually, yeah, they make us feel like if it's totally fine to not get a thing and that we don't need to put any extra work into it. So, yeah.
But do you have the feeling that you learn a lot, or like what is
Yes.
like how's the amount of like challenge? And because like that it sounds a little bit like it's really easy, and so I'm questioning whether
No, not at all. It's very difficult, I'd say, and I think that we learn in a very rapid speed, but not only because of the content, but also because I think the way it's designed is really smart. The way the challenges are built up are really nice, and also that I don't know, the availability of like the teacher assistants, that it's like possible to simply always ask for help.
Third Saturday. The bootcamp has been hectic, but right now, Gönnung sagt man auf Deutsch.
I feel like I lost a little bit track, and I really do need to put in evening hours now or weekend hours, but just because I feel otherwise it will be hard to stay on track, or yes, get back on track actually. In the beginning I felt like my mind was more sharpened, like I woke up and this was my only focus, and I was like really trying hard to actively participate and to like during the lectures actually try out the code myself and to take notes and stuff, and I don't know, like the more I felt like that I could do it, the more I also like got lazy, which led to now that I'm actually not good at doing it anymore. And then also like, well, my girlfriend was visiting me and we were doing a lot of other stuff, and then it's also much different when you are not, I don't know, alone in your room, and it's a completely different vibe and focus and stuff. Yeah, and then it's again hard to like actually get into that zone. Now I definitely feel it in my neck that I need to put in those weekend hours, because I really want to be able to do that stuff, and I don't want to rely on my teammates to be doing it. So definitely yes, I really want to like get back to my potential.
The main thing about learning to program is to learn a different way of solving problems, learn a different way of logically understand patterns. And I love that about programming, but I also love the creative part of more on the front end of coming up with design. And there's also a creative side to solving the problem.
With movies and stuff, you just see like a developer and there's like a screen with a lot of text and it's like flying by. But it can be really, really artistic pursuit. Also like psychology, like, okay, if this person, should this person click this button? Will they click this button? Will they think to click this button? It's about knowing your users. So I think it gets kind of like, a mathy like reputation, but I think it offers a lot more than that. The field's like so broad.
The checkpoint Charlie. I am about to arrive, and yes, let's get into work.
We actually are super delighted at the moment that the campus can open again, because the numbers are dropping in Berlin.
Just got in the office. It's
the first day here. Look. Finally, they let us in after 6 weeks or so. They closed, and I have another classmate here. This is the office. Hi, Bruno. It's gonna be nice.
I stepped out, stepping on next. Little baddie, cashing big checks. I bought the whole block out, now that's a big flex. Peeping out my Uber window, like what's next? Got new levels and new devils out the wazoo. Ain't no worries, life gets better when you find you.
Actually, it's better than expected. I already thought it would be great, but to be there in the campus, in the loft, this ambience, talking to the other people, drinking beer at the evening, solving problems together, not only via Zoom, also really being able to speak directly to them is quite cool, yeah.
We have people with a lot of different backgrounds. So think about people that are fresh out of university and don't really know what to do afterwards. We have people who already started working for the first few years but realize this is something they don't want to do. And we have a lot of people who are actually already into tech but can't code themselves and they really want to go direction development. So this is an amazing melting pot together, and this melting pot is creating an atmosphere on the campus where people bringing in all of these different backgrounds. The creatives will come in and approach a problem completely different than somebody who has been working on dry mathematics. So it's a creative group with people that are just really helping each other excel.
The next week is also topics, some theory, but after that is just projects. Right now I am preparing my idea to present to the TAs and the managers in order to just get pick, and we will have a pick day, and other students are going to choose one of those projects to join with, and yeah, if mine or other colleagues are choose is the way it is.
It's Friday. Oh no, we don't even know what day it is. It's Friday, it's actually the last day of the lecture and it's raining like hell. We're just taking a walk in the break.
For the rest of the course, I feel it's not gonna be as easy. Of course, there will be stuff that are complicated, but in my overall opinion, I think it will be fine because I realized that there's a lot of points I was like, this is really hard. The other people are better than me, or how the other person know it and I don't know it. But then one of the teachers told me, you know, you shouldn't compare yourself to other classmates. You should compare yourself to yourself 1 week or 2 weeks ago. And I did that, and I realized there is a lot of improvement. And it gives me hope that in the future it will be the same. I just need to structure my learning, I need to do my challenges and ask for help when I need it. I am looking forward. There will be a lot of deep machine learning. There will be a project, which is scary. I'm not looking forward. No, it will be good. It will be fine. But I think it will be how I pictured it at the end. Yeah.
Project week is really the final weeks where all comes together. You have to use everything you learned from the first 7 weeks in this last 2 weeks.
My idea is a queer couchsurfing platform. I was pitching it and it actually got chosen, and now we're working on it.
Not sure I'm in the mood, but you can film if you want.
Tomorrow we have to present something, so I'm really stressed about it.
I am in a kind of roller coaster, feeling well, not well, feeling well again.
Last night I was like until, I don't know, 11 or something, making changes, and then in the morning I realized like they were not there and somebody did just something else, and it was like totally useless.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another notorious demo day powered by Le Wagon.